What is going on? Please save my wife.
Carlos and Angela walked through days with heavy silence, their hearts aching with love that has nowhere yet to rest. Each cradle they imagined remains empty, each dream of tiny footsteps fading before it can begin. They smile for the world, but behind those smiles is a quiet grief, tender and raw. A longing that settles deep in their souls, where hope and pain intertwines, waiting patiently for the miracle they so clearly desire. Carlos says to Angela, "I know this hurts more than words can carry." Angela replies, "I feel empty, Carlos, like something is missing." He replies, "You are not empty. You are full of love, and that love is enough for now." She says, "What if this never happens?" He replies, "Then we face that future together. You are not alone. My hands will never leave yours." They whispered as Carlos and Angela passed, counting years, shaking heads, trading quiet cruelty. Still no child. Maybe something is wrong. Carlos's grandmother burst into their home, her voice cracking the air. "How long must I wait for a child in this house?" she screamed. The walls trembled with her frustration. Though their hearts were cracked with sorrow, they never loosened their grip on hope. Broken yet unbowed, they believed their love was strong enough to carry them through the waiting. They became each other's shelter in the storm, leaning on their love when the world grew heavy. Carlos would hold Angela's face and whisper again and again, "Remember this, no matter the pain, I love you." Angela woke up with a strange heaviness in her body, nausea crawling quietly through her days. Her strength waved, her steps slowed, and confusion settled in her heart like mist. She searched herself for answers, not knowing what name to give these changes, only that something within her was shifting, slowly, mysteriously, beyond her understanding. Angela moved through her days with a fragile unease, sickness lingering where strength once lived. Carlos watched her closely, worry in his eyes, and asked, "My love, what is wrong with you?" She could only shake her head, unsure of the ache within her, as he drew nearer, holding her through the mystery they were yet to understand. As the days unfolded, Angela's sickness deepened like a quiet storm. Morning brought weakness instead of light, and each sunset found her more tired than the last. Her steps grew slow, her smile grew thinner, and the strength she once carried so easily began to slip away. Carlos watched helplessly as the illness tightened its grip, counting days by her labored breaths and restless nights. What began as a whisper in her body rose into constant ache, turning ordinary moments into trials. With each passing day, her condition worsened, and uncertainty settled heavily in their homes, thick with fear, prayer, and unspoken hope. With tomorrow's duties waiting at the clinic door after her leave, Angela chose a simple path of pain relief. She walked into the pharmacy, tired and pale, and poured her symptoms into the listening ear of the pharmacist. The nausea, the weakness, the days that felt heavier than night. Seeking only something mild to steady her body, she spoke of work, of needing strength by morning. The pharmacist paused, eyes thoughtful, voice gentle, then offered words that lingered in the air like faith. "Before anything else, take a pregnancy test." This suggestion settled quietly in Angela's heart, unexpected, trembling with possibility, as hope and fear stood side by side in the silence that followed. Angela's voice trembled as she called Carlos, urging him to come home at once. The urgency in her words carried more than sound, it carried fear.